Hi Scrap fam, this is Trish and welcome to my channel. Coming to you today to bring you this week in scrapping. And so I'm going to start off with my memory slash scrap planner. And in my scrap planner, I do what I call, some people call it memory planning, which it is. And I call it scrap planning because this is the way I scrapbook. I scrapbook in planners. I use Rochelle from Scrapcraftastic. She has a yearly, a weekly challenge for your planner. And this week, which was the 19th through the 25th of May, that would have been, let me see, Shabby Chic. So this is my rendition of Shabby Chic. Was using some 49th and Market stickers and some dolls from Anika's what is it? Anika's Closet. Creative Closet. Sorry, Anika. Anika's Creative Closet. Some dolls from hers. And then the week of May 26th through June 1st, the challenge was blue, and so I have majority blue. These two girls are also from Anika's Creative Closet. This is from a girl from this. I just have it as a pet tape thing I got. It was like, I think it was brown, purple, blue, and green. So I used that pet tape to do some of the little sprinkles on it. And then these are all from like Vicky Boutin and some other stickers that I have. So yeah, so it was a Mod Podge of things. This is from a Happy Planner. This is from a thicker set that I have. It was a birthday thicker set. So yeah, so it's a Mod Podge of different ones because I was just trying to find things that were blue. So yeah, so I pulled out everything for that. Okay, and if you already seen that, if you've seen previous videos, I did that one last week, so you already seen my currently from June. As you can see, I didn't write anything in yet and still need to do that. This is my monthly for June, and here I just put people's birthdays, holidays, and different events that I want to remember. So that's that, and then I use Juneteenth as my theme for the month. Okay, moving on. This is this week, which was June 2nd through the 8th, which is today. And the theme for that was planners. So I used some Happy Planner books that had planners in them. This is actually from a Michaels book that I had. Sticker book that I had. They had Plan. Also had Planner Gang. This is from Michaels, but I think I used this. This was actually Michaels, but it's Wrongs. You know, when she was collaborating with Michaels, I think. So that's that. Of course, had to put in Prince's birthday. His birthday was yesterday, just June the 7th. So we did that. And yeah. So that's that. And the other thing I've been doing is I've been doing audiobooks. I actually been doing pretty good with my audiobooks, trying to do at least one a week. I think 2 weeks ago I actually listened to two and a half. I had started it and then I didn't care for it, so I just let it go, and I was okay with that because I already did my one that I definitely wanted to do, and the fact that I listened to um, 3 that week was actually pretty good. You know what? I want to come back here because for this week I listened to a couple of book talkers, and some of them have recommended a love song for Ricky Weil by Tia Williams, and she's actually on a Black Girls book tour with Kennedy Ryan. I think it's some other authors, and so when I had heard some book girlies talking about that, I was like, and this book came up, and I use Libby, so you have to wait for books to be available. Well, this one was available, and I listened to it, and at first I was like, okay. But I rated this 5 stars. I hardly ever rate anything 5 stars. I'm a little tough because one of the things I listen to a lot of cozy books. So since cozy books to me are kind of like, they're good, but they're good for cozy. But it's not like it's no literary genius things happening. But they're good to listen to. So generally, for me, they're between a 3 or a 3.5. If it's 3.5, I really liked it. Maybe a 4 for a romance book or whatever. But this was definitely a 5. And if you have never read this or listened to it, you need to listen to it or read it. Tia Williams, A Love Song for Ricky Weil. I just had to come back to that because that one was really good. And I'm glad that I started doing that because I was trying to put them in a separate, do a separate planner for it, and I just was never getting back to it. So at least with this, by putting them in weekly with the rest of everything else, I know what I'm listening to or reading. This one was Murder by Mocha, and this is by Chloe Coyle. I think Coyle. Anyway, I used to read this. It's the coffee House Mysteries, and I used to read these. I think I actually read. This is when I was like reading books like all the time, and I think I read 1 through. I want to say 1 through maybe 5 or something like that. And they were good at first, and then I think the last one I read, I was like, okay, I don't have to read these anymore. It was just something about that particular book, but then I came back to it now that I'm listening, and I actually, since I've been listening, I listened to 2 of them, and I like those 2. So I think what happened was that one book that I read just wasn't, my flavor, and I shouldn't have gave up on the series. But yeah, so that's that. So we're caught up with that. All right, so I worked on that this weekend, and I also I did some scrap prep for listing, and so I'm hoping to get to that this week. And I also did some cards for Father's Day, because Father's Day is next Sunday. So that's 1 and 2 and 3, and 1 graduation card for my niece who graduates this Friday. So that's that. I really like the way this came out. It's Vicky Bouton's, the paper is actually from another collection, but this is from, and the rub-ons are actually from her new collection with 49th and Market. So yeah, and so are these. These came for the 49th and Market set too. The Flower Emporium. So yeah, so I'm super excited about my cards. I'm gonna get those out in the mail tomorrow so everybody can get it. And yeah, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out what I worked on this week and a little bit of last week. And stay tuned for the stuff I prepped for listing, and I will try and work on that this week so you can see it next Sunday. So yeah, so thank you so much. If you're not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscription button so every time I upload a video you will be notified. And if you like it, hit the like button because that helps the algorithms. That's what they keep saying. So again, thank you for stopping by. Be blessed. Happy scrapping. Bye for now.